Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you guys how I blend my backgrounds in CorelDRAW. So in this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to blend backgrounds, how to blend white background, textured white background, and also how to blend dark backgrounds. So without further ado, let's jump into the tutorial. So here is my CorelDRAW, and I already created a workplace here. Yeah, I already created my size, the size of the shape, or size of background I want to form. You can do that by coming here, coming by your left here, and select the size of the background you want to create. For example, I selected A5, which is a normal size for flyer. So I selected A5. You can select any one you want, right? So I selected A5 here, and I make this landscape. I want to form okay, let me make it portrait. So next thing I'm going to do now is I think I should form the dark one first. So what I want to do is I want to form a background for a flyer actually. So but don't just want a plain background. So I want a textured background, because most times this flyer you see, it has to do with blending up to 5 different backgrounds together in order to achieve what we want. So the first thing I'm going to do is, I already have my shape here. I will come to the square shape, that's the rectangle tool here, and double click on it. When I double click on it, it gives me the shape of this A5 size. It gives me the shape, right? So you can see I can put my color here. Yeah, I put white, right? I can make it ash so that I can know that something is there, right? So the another thing I want to do now is we'll bring this background, because this is the first background I want to do here. I'll right click and drag it here. When you right click here, I will click first, then when you click first, then you right click on it and drag it to this shape. You see option to power clip, and you power clip it. When I power clip it, I'll fit it, right? I'll fit it. I'll fit the proportion. Now it's inside this A5 shape, right? I will edit the power clip. Editing power clip is you right click here or edit power clip, or you hold control and click the middle, it will unlock. So I use the one that is faster for me. I just hold control and click, right? So but for beginners who are watching this video, you can just right click on your shape and edit power clip, right? So see that when I downloaded this background, it's having this website stuff, which is pixel. So I'm going to cut it off by just bringing it down like this. When I bring it down, I will now increase this, something like this. So it still gives me what I want, right? So I can shift it a bit up, and I'm good. So the next thing I'm going to do here is I want to have a mixture of this is a dark purple, right? And these are some colors, a different type of purple entirely, with some shades of light and dark purple, like form of blends like that. So I'm going to power clip it also inside this shape, and when I power clip it, I'll do the same and edit the power clip. When I did the power clip, I'll bring it right, make sure that it's on in the front layer of this background, right? As you can see like this. So the next thing I'm going to do is, I don't want this background to reflect on this curved coiled shape here, like this design here, right? So what I will do is I will just bring it up here. Then if you notice, you look at the background very well, as I can zoom it, you see that it's somehow blurry, somehow it's not very sharp. So I want to remove this fill. So I want to blur it a bit so that I can actually get what I want, right? So what I will do is I will come to effect and select blur. Now when I select blur, I will select the Gaussian blur, and I will blur it. When I blow it, I'll get actually increase the radius. I can let me make the radius 10. When I make the radius 10, you see how it's looking like now, right? So I think it looks different. So the next thing I'm going to do now is, don't forget I said I don't want the down part of this background to be affected. It's only the top side I want the fill to show. So I'm going to reduce this a bit. Yeah, I'm going to reduce it a bit. When I reduce it, I will select this transparency tool here, and slide. When I select the transparency tool here, I'll come here and okay, sorry, let me do it again so that you can catch it up. So I'll come here and select the transparency tool. When I select the transparency tool, I will click on top of this place and drag it down. When I drag it down, it will give me this view, something like this, right? Something like that. Bring it down. So you can see that we now have entirely different background. So I want it to actually mix with this background. So I will raise it up a bit, something like this. Don't want it to be too faded, so you adjust it to get what you want. So you see what we have now from this to this. Yeah, I will finish. Now this is what I have. We blended this, but then this is not still what I'm looking for. I want to have a feel of dotted texture, probably in the right side or left side. So what I'm going to do next is I will also power clip it right here. When I power clip it right here, I will edit the power clip and also reduce it. So this time around, I'm not going to blur this one, but I'm looking at this background as if it's also not very sharp, because sometimes you might not get some of these very good backgrounds are paid, and it's not every time that we might have the money to actually buy premium backgrounds. So we just download the one we could get and make it sharper, probably using AI tools to sharpen it, or you can actually do it manually via CORELDRAW. So what I'm going to do now is I will come to effect and use my sharpen tool here and make the background sharper. So once I come here, I'll select the sharpen tool and I'll select sharpen. So I will zoom it so that we'll see what I'm actually doing. This background is actually having watermark. I didn't notice it on time, but for the sake of this tutorial, we'll just use it like that. You can check for the one that doesn't have the watermark, but meanwhile I will share my resources with you guys so that you can practice and learn. So I will increase the edge level. I will increase the edge level to, let's make it 40. Then when we make it 40, it's a bit sharper, right? Then we will increase the threshold too. The threshold we can make it so we can make it 70 is fine. Yeah, I think it's now looking a bit sharper, right? So now we have it. So what I'm going to do now is, don't forget I said I don't want this part to be affected, so I will also shift it up a bit and also reduce it from the up here and use my transparency tool. So when you come here, you will see the uniform tool, fountain fill, fountain transparency, and all that. So the one we're actually using is the fountain transparency. Yeah, that's this. That's the one we are using currently. But you can do that by you must not come here, but once you click, just drag, it will automatically go to this fountain transparency, as you can see it here. So I will do this now. But when I do it, I want the background to dip inside, so I will subtract. Subtraction can make background darker somehow, but you actually know what you want to achieve, you get it. So you see that we have these dotted lines inside, right? Finish. So this is what we have now. you can remember how it was before. So, and this is it. So you see that with this background we can actually create our flyer now. Yeah, we can use it to create anything we want to create. And you see that when people are going to look for this background, they will not actually see it, right? So that's it for this one. So the next one I'm going to do now is the white background. Okay, I told you guys we're going to do the white one and the dark one. So the white one now, I will go to my next page. I will just click my page down here and go to another. Okay, sorry, I'll have to copy this to the page. So I will paste this here. So I'll also do the same thing I did the first one by double clicking here, double click here to get this shape. Then I'll put white. When I put white, I will power clip this background. I want to have a background that is mixed with light blue with white. Then I will add a texture like a grid texture, which is what I have here. I'll blend everything together. For example, I want to make a texture, background texture for probably a brochure or magazine or whatever. So that is what I want to form, like the same background for the layer background, for the layers. Yeah. So I want to create something like that now. So I will reduce this. When I reduce this, the background, I'll come to my uniform tool there. That's the transparency. I'll select the first one here. The first one is the uniform transparency. I will select it and I will increase it. I will increase it to 80. Yeah, when I increase it to 80, I will finish. This is what I have here. So then I will insert this also inside. I power clipping it, the same process. Right click here, drag it and power clip. So when I power clip, I will also edit power clip and reduce this and increase it. When I increase it, I will come here, come to my transparency tool here. I will uniform and subtract. When I uniform and subtract, I will increase this very well. I will take it to 90. You see what we get here? So if I know I get what I want, I feel it's showing too much. Yeah, transparency is much. The Photoshop will call it opacity and all that. But CORELDRAW is transparency. So I can increase it to maybe 95. Yeah. We have here, right? But I'm feeling like that blue and white feel I want to have inside is not showing very well. Probably the transparency is much. I have to reduce it to 60 so that I want to have this something like this here. Then when I reduce it to 60, right, I will bring this texture back, something like this. Yeah. So you see what we have here now. So you see that with this we can use it for, we can even use it for social media flyer, we can use it for whatever, a background, white background and all that. But we can see we just created all these things now. So just want you to take your time and watch this video, learn and implement. That's the aim of my tutorials. I want to guide you on this journey so that you'll be able to gain from start to pro. Yeah, from starting you master it, and that's my happiness. So when you finish watching this video, make sure that you comment and tell me what you've learned, the insight you get from this video, whether you learn new thing or you didn't learn and all that. Even if you don't learn, don't make sure I help you to appreciate this video because I spent time creating it. So, and if you have recommendation or suggestion of videos or things you want to learn, be sure to drop it in the comments. I will be reading every comment and I will get back to you, and I also create videos around the area you want to learn. So drop your comment, like this video, share this link to anybody who wants to learn graphic design. This is free for you guys. Just learn, just make sure that you're liking, make sure that you're subscribing and sharing my link, and that I will only see you whenever I drop my next video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something today. Goodbye.